on the Rebels, final series between Parkland and Phoenix. He's on the Rebels. Please stand.
Didn't we just eat? Oh, of course. I saw the whole crew was here. All right, everybody, here we go. Game 2 of this first round series. Your Rebels black wearing black, taking on the Parkland Phoenix wearing their cream jerseys. All right, looks like we got offside already. Out to start this period off, we're going to have the line of Duchek, Perot, Olenek, along with McPherson and College Ajax. This is an interesting rink to stream in. Everybody's pretty close, so I'll try and get you the best action that I can. All right, your Rebels took the first game in Regina at the Ritchie, 6-1. A little bit of a slow start, but came out on fire, especially in that third period. Rebels looking to keep that going. All right, Parkland pushing that into the corner. Ooh, they tried to get it out front, but Perot does an excellent job knocking it out of the way. She looks to get it to Duchek. College Ajax gonna pick it up down in the corner. She's looking to get it up. She gets it up for Duchek, who gets it out of the zone. Oh, she shovels it for Olenek, a little far for her. Olenek gonna chase, Duchek gonna chase as well. Brooklyn gonna come out for Pro, who wanted a change. All right, Regal and Johnson on D, and of course, as usual, Gorel in net. All right, Olenek looking to get it out of the zone. She's got a couple cream jerseys all over her. Brooklyn comes to help out as well. All right, gonna get the puck out. Puck gonna go, oh, sorry. All right, Olenek does get it out, but I feel like that's gonna be icing, and it is. Face-off gonna be in front of Gorel. All right, Rebels could finish the series with a win today, but if Parkland comes away with a win, next game is going to be tomorrow in Regina at 6-something, I believe, at C6. All right, Pete and Brooklyn both out. They connected for 3 goals on Thursday night. Sitch 2 and Olenek had the other one. All right, we're going to have the face-off in front of the Parkland goalie. Any issues with the stream or anything, please send me a text or send one to Darcy. You have his number. Hopefully the connection's okay. I hear sometimes I lose you guys when we go a little long, and I don't know why. I looked it up on YouTube, and it was some kind of a connection issue. All right, Krupski, Sitch, Johnson, and Regal out. All right, Rebels looking to keep it in the Parkland end. Krupski to Krupski. Brooklyn with it. She's got Sitch out front, pass behind the, oh no, the goalie's gonna hold it. She wisely covers it up, Sitch right on the doorstep. Sumner's, Kovacs, and Alexander coming out. along with Thak and Ryu on D. 18:06 left in this first period. No score. We're at the Kinsman in Yorkton. I haven't been here. It's a nice little rink, but it's different. Everything's really narrow. All right, Thak stepping up, doing an excellent job keeping it in. All right, Sumners does a good job. She's gonna take the puck behind the net. All right, Parkland gonna come out of the zone. Thak breaks up that play. Her Rebels like that. All right, Kovacs with it. She does get it out. Puck to come back into the Rebels zone. Ryu looks to get it out. Parkland gonna keep it in. All right, Perot's out to help out. Oh, what a good job by Thak taking it away. All right, Perot steps up. Kovacs is there. Puck gonna go to the corner. Parkland chasing. Leah has it. Thak behind the net. Parkland gonna pick it up. They're looking to get that out front. All right, Kovacs wants a change so Olenek can come out. All right, here goes Ryu with it. She's wisely gonna take it up herself. She gets it into the offensive zone so her forwards can chase. All right, Olenek there. Perot also in the mix. She does a good job knocking it off of her stick. All right, here comes Duchak. She looks to break up that play. You're good. All right, puck behind the net. McPherson has it. All right, Olenek along the boards. She's going to get that up to Perot, who sends it over for Duchak. A little bit behind her, but she's going to come back to get it. She's going to fire that in. That's blocked. Sitch and Krupski out. Peyton on her way out now. All right, Parkland going to come into the Rebel zone. Close to offside, but they stay onside. Ooh, McPherson gets a stick to the face. All right, Brooklyn gonna pick it up. She's gonna see her sister. She gets it up to her, who's gonna split the D. Oh, Brooklyn or Peyton clearly being hooked. Ooh, maybe are we gonna have a penalty shot coming up here? That's what the dads think. Come on, penalty shot. Penalty shot. Oh, no, no penalty shot. Peyton wanted a penalty shot. All right. Gonna have the power play line of Krupski, Sitch, Thak, and Regal out. Am I in the way? All right, Parkland gonna get it out of the zone. I was too busy checking to see if I was in the way to see what was going on. All right, Parkland end up in the Rebel zone. All right, Thak hustling. All right, Brooklyn comes to help her out. Rebels looking to set something up. All right, pass over to, wasn't quite far enough to Sitch. They had a big warm-up on this ice. All right, Regal with it. She's going to backhand it over for Peyton. It's going to come back to Regal. Regal going to get it over for Peyton. Okay, Peyton's mushed up into the boards. All right, Thak steps up to keep it in. All right, puck's going to come over to one of the Krupskis, who's going to get it back to Thak. Thak sees a lane. Oh, their goalie picks it out of the air. What a good shot by Leah Thak. She was looking for that top corner, and their goalie caught it. All right, we're going to have Krupski, Sumners, Kovacs, along with College Ajax and Johnson out. 1:10 left in your Rebels power play. 15-11 left in this first period. No score yet. All right, their goalie makes a good save. All right, Sumners is going to pick it up. Sumner's looking to set something up. She's going to get it to Johnson. Johnson going to get that over for College Ajax. College Ajax, oh, gets it over to Johnson. A little hard for her. All right, puck's going to come in. Johnson's going to take it. Going to take it up to College Ajax. College Ajax looks to get that over for Kovacs. It's blocked, but College Ajax ends up with it still. Their goalie's going to steer it to the side. Right, puck comes out of the Parkland zone. Johnson gonna pick it up. She's gonna wheel with it. Goes through some traffic. She dumps it into the zone. Gonna have Perot and Olenek come out. 25 seconds left in this power play for your Rebels. Puck out front. Oh, just goes to the side. All right, Johnson's gonna fire that in. Their goalie's gonna steer it to the side. Puck comes over to College Ajax. She's gonna send that through. Oh, Duchak's right there. Oh, almost. Olenek shovels it back out front. Oh. couldn't quite connect on it. All right, Parkland gonna bring it into the zone. All right, back's gonna pick it up. Here she comes. She's gonna dump it in. Your Rebels have 4 shots so far. Haven't been able to find the back of the net. Parkland kills that first penalty. All right, Parkland looking to set something up. Alexander stops it. Parkland gonna come out with it. Oh, puck gets just past Ryu. That's okay. Thak does a great job sending it to the corner, not letting him get a shot off. I can't see. That's all right. Goral must have held it.
So rapid, 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 so.
All right, Brooklyn gonna take the face off right in front of us. She's got her sister Sitch along with College Ajax and McPherson. No score yet. 13:25 into this first period. Parkland looking to get it out of their zone. Right, Parkland gonna send that up. No icing. College Ajax gonna be the first one there. Right, Brooklyn gonna get that to College Ajax. College Ajax up to Sitch. Sitch does a good job batting it out. All right, here goes Peyton with it. They know to slow her down. Oops, sorry. Right, puck comes out of the Rebel zone. Johnson's gonna be the first one there. Johnson gets that up to Regal. Oh, just knocked away from her. All right, puck in the Rebel zone. Johnson with it. Johnson gonna flip that up for Kovacs. It's just knocked away from her. Kovacs battling. Sumners comes to help her out. Puck to Johnson. Johnson's gonna get it up to Regal. It's knocked off of her stick though. Parkland keeping it in the Rebel zone. Rebels looking to get it out of here. All right, Sumners picks that off. Puck gonna go back to the corner. Oh, Johnson with it. Johnson gonna flip it up. No icing. Not sure why that wasn't icing, but. All right, Olenek comes off the bench. Rest of her line gonna join here in a second. Ryu with the nice long reach, gonna bat that away. Alexander looking to get it in the zone. Ryu there, she's battling hard with a cream colored jersey. Again, your Rebels wearing black, Parkland in the cream. All right, puck comes out, back, killing it, keeping it in. Puck gonna go into the corner. All right, Parkland looking to get it up. That play's broken up by Duchak. Duchak just gonna steal it. Sadie Duchak gonna take it in. Oh, comes off of her stick. All right, puck flip back toward the Rebel zone. Ryu with it. She's gonna fire that. Duchak gonna go to the box here. She knocked the stick out of the girl's hand. All right, Parkland with their first power play of the game. Yeah. All right, we're gonna have Brooklyn Krupski, Sitch, McPherson, and College Ajax out to kill this 2-minute slashing penalty to Duchak. All right, College Ajax does a good job lifting the stick. We'll be able to see a little better once the second period, and hopefully there's lots of action in this end. There's no ideal place to stream from here, like up top at the Ritchie or one of those other rinks. All right, Parkland passing it around. All right, that hits a Parkland player. Brooklyn Krupski doing a good job. All right, Krupski gonna get it out of the zone. She's gonna chase. All right, McPherson gonna send it in so we can have 4 fresh Rebels. We're gonna have Olenek and Perot along with Regal and Johnson. Olenek had a shorthanded goal last game against Parkland. Rebels have had a few shorthanded goals these last few games, which I do like. All right, Regal just comes off of her stick. Oh, wow! All right, Parkland gonna keep it in the zone. Johnson gonna pick it up. She's gonna look to kill some time behind the net. She always does a good job jamming it up against the boards. 38 seconds left in the penalty to Duchak. All right, Regal stops that puck from going out front. Come on, get out. Oh. All right, that's gonna go up and into the netting. All right, Rebels doing a good job killing it. We're gonna have Peyton and Alexander out. Regal and Johnson gonna stay out. Sorry, you guys should know probably by now that if it freezes for a second, I'm just texting somebody. I was just making sure that the feed was okay. We're in very tight quarters in this ring. All right, Alexander and Peyton Krupski out. Try and kill these last 13 seconds. Peyton battling hard. She does a great job. All right, puck's gonna come to Johnson. She's gonna fire that down. Peyton Krupski looking to be the first one there. Parkland player gets rid of it right away as Peyton was barreling down on her. All right, Alexander gonna knock it away. Parkland gonna bring it into your Rebel zone. All right, they look to get it out front. Ryu battling hard. She gets that over to Alexander. Alexander looking to get it out. All right, Sumners is gonna chip that out. Oh, Lydia Sumners, good job by her. She always works so hard. All right, Thack sends it in, but that is deflected into the corner. 8:23 left in this period, no score yet. All right, Sumners is right there. Oh, Thack steps up. She keeps it in. All the Rebel, Sitch and Thack doing a great job keeping it in. Oh, what a good job by Lexa Sitch. All right, Sitch with a backhanded pass to Krupski. Krupski to Thack. Thack gonna get that back down for Brooklyn. Brooklyn looks to get it out front. Peyton with it. She's got Lexa out front. All right, backhand. Oh, their goalie keeps it out of the net somehow. All the Rebels pressure. Couldn't put it in. All right, Brooklyn gonna take the face-off right in front of the Parkland goalie. Takes a good bounce for Parkland. They're gonna bring it out of the zone. All right, Ryu gonna battle. Ooh, she's run into the boards. Thack comes in to help her out. Gonna get it out of the Rebel zone. All right, Thack with a nice pass to Krupski. Gonna get just out of the zone. All right, Sitch battling for it. Parkland gonna send it out. Brooklyn gonna be the first one there. She's gonna take it for a skate behind the net. All right, she's gonna get that over to Olenek. Olenek gets it out of the zone for Peyton. Peyton's gonna pick it up. Peyton battling in the corner. All right, Perot's gonna pick up. She sends that back for Peyton. Peyton gonna send it in. Olenek gonna hustle. She's looking to be the first one there, all over the defender. All right, Parkland trying to get it out. Rebels keeping it in. Oh, puck gonna be flipped into the Parkland bench. We're gonna have a whistle or a face-off for the Parkland bench. 6:36 left in this game. Or I'm sorry, left in this first. No score yet. Shots are, I think, 5-1 for your Rebels. Haven't had too many whistles, just one penalty to each team. Both teams are able to kill those penalties. All right, Perot wins the face-off. All right, Olenek breaks up that play. She keeps it in the zone. All right, puck gonna come out for College Ajax. College Ajax hustling. She's gonna take it for a skate behind Maddie. She's gonna shovel that up to Olenek. Olenek gets it over. Duchak's gonna pick it up. I don't think she was the intended receiver, but doesn't matter. All right, puck into the corner. Kovacs breaks up that play. Duchak with it. She's looking to get it to someone. She makes a move. She's knocked over. Regal's gonna pick it up to send it back into the zone though. Sumner's hustling her butt in. All right, right, puck gonna come down into the Rebel zone. Johnson gonna be the first one in the corner. All right, gonna go to Regal. Oh, Regal tried to get it over to Johnson. She took a spill. She's up though, she's okay. All right, Johnson gonna get that back over for Regal. Regal tries to get that up. Couple Parkland girls there though. All right, Johnson with it. She gets it out of the zone, a little far for Alexander, but we got a couple of Rebels changing. All right, Sitch coming off the bench. She's the first one there. Sitch has it. She flips it on net. Oh, Parkland defender does a good job getting it out of there. Alexander was right in front. All right, we're gonna have icing face-off right in front of the Parkland goalie. Okay, you guys hang on 2 seconds. Over to that in a second. I don't want to miss anything. Sorry if it's blurry. 5 minutes left in this first. No score yet. All right, Rebels right out front. Oh, come on. Oh, my God. I don't know how they kept that out. Ryu going to fire that in. Sorry, you probably could see very little of it. I couldn't see very much of it either. All right, Parkland looking to get it out. Sitch going to knock it away. Peyton comes to help her out. Puck to Peyton. Peyton's going to flip that in. Next Wessel, I'll switch over to Wi-Fi, so you'll be frozen for a minute. All right, Parkland looking to get it out. Olenek slowing it up. All right, Brooklyn going to pick it up. All right, she's going to get that to Duchak. Duchak's going to take it in. She's got Olenek coming with her. All right, puck behind the net. McPherson going to be the first one there. She's going to look to get that up to Olenek. Parkland steps up though. Perot does a good job getting it out. All right, noticing McPherson, or College Ajax going to be the first one there. Going to get that up to Olenek, who gets it over to Perot, who's going to get that to Duchak. Duchak looking to make a couple moves. Puck does go into the Parkland zone. 3:30 left in this first. No score yet. Your Rebels took the first game. So Parkland wins this one. Will be a third game tomorrow. And if the Rebels win, they'll take the series. All right, Sumner's going to get that over for her line mate, Alexander. Alexander battling with a cream-colored jersey. Sumner steps in too. All right, Goral going to cover that up. I'm going to switch you over. Just hang on here. Hi, hopefully that's a little better for you guys. All right, puck gonna come over to Peyton, or Brooklyn. She's gonna get that over for Peyton. Peyton Hudson, oh, she'd get that over for Sitch. That play was broken up by a Parkland defender. Parkland with the puck. They get it out of the zone, but I think that's gonna be icing. The linesman slowed that down, so. All right, Johnson with it. She's gonna get that back a little far for Sitch. Goral gonna cover it up. All right, face-off gonna be right in front of Goral. Brooklyn gonna win that over to Regal. Regal behind the net. Parkland comes away with it. Oh. Girl right out front. 2:13 left in this first period. No score. Johnson's going to take it and send it up a little far for Brooklyn, but she hustles and she gets it in. Good hustle by Peyton. Sorry, not Brooklyn. All right, puck behind the net. Oh, almost. Rebels had kept it in. All right, Johnson going to send that back in. All right, Alexander breaks up that play. Here goes Kovacs with it. She has it knocked off of her stick, but she's going to send it back into the zone for Sumners and Alexander to chase. All right, Ryu sends that one. All right, everybody battling right in front of the Parkland bench. Alexander chasing. Sumner steps up. She's going to take it and continue to chase. 1 minute left in this first period. No score. Fact going to flip that over for Sumners, who's going to send it in. Out comes Olenek, Duchek, and Perot. Puck comes just into the Rebels zone. Perot's going to take it. Perot gets that over to Duchek, but that's picked up by a Parkland player. He's going to fire it on net. Ryu going to have a big block. Right, puck going to go behind the net. Olenek goes to chase. She takes away the pass along the wall to the D. Ryu hustling. She gets that over for Duchek. Duchek has it just come off her stick. All right, Perot battling right in front of us here. Duchek comes to help her out. 13 seconds left in this first period. All right, Parkland going to bring it in. Laurel going to steer that one to the side. Paula Jack with it. Just 4 seconds left. She flips that up. All right, that's going to finish this first period. Going to go into the second period, all tied up. I'm going to put you on mute, and we'll be back.
They're so lazy to watch them go, right? Sometimes they're kids. Yeah, they see it. That's the world that they're going on. I played over and over.
Everybody, ref's not even waiting for the Rebels coaching staff to get out. They haven't even made their way onto the bench yet. All right, we're gonna have the Krupski Sitch line out. Puck gonna go into the Parkland zone. Hopefully I'm turned this way the whole time and you guys get some good action. We've also got Johnson and Regal on D. All right, Sitch behind the net. Krupski gonna pick it up. She's gonna make a move. She's gonna get that back down for her sister, down for Peyton. She shovels it out front. Their goalie gonna use her stick to steer it away. Regal sends it on net. Oh, 2 good saves by their goalie. Your Rebels with a quick chance right off the hop. Just 19:25 into this period. Or I should say left in the period. All right, puck gonna go down into the Rebel zone. Parkland with it. Shots are 10-3 for your Rebels. No score in the first period or in the second period so far. All right, Goral with a big dear. Oh, Kovacs looking to get it out. That's knocked away by a Parkland player. Again, your Rebels wearing black, Parkland wearing the cream. All right, Kovacs with it. She's gonna, just comes off of her stick. So Regal's gonna send that in, but everybody wants a change. Parkland gonna get it out. Hustling is Leah Thack. She's the first one there for it. All right, puck gonna come to Sumners, who has it. It just gets away from her. All right, Ryu gonna pick it up, send it back for Sumners. Alexander's there. Oh, Alexander chips it up. Oh, couldn't quite get it over for Olenek. Olenek was wide open. All right, puck gonna come over to Ryu. Ryu gonna send that in. All right, Parkland gonna get it out of the zone. Here goes Parkland. Thack is hustling. Parkland gonna send that into the corner. Sorry, you probably can't see what's happening. All right, Goral gonna cover that up. Got a pretty big Rebels crowd here today. You guys can see all the Rebels fans. Should be about 95% Rebels fans there. Some dads over here with me. Brother Tyson. All right, Perot gonna take the face-off right in front of Goral. She's gonna win that over to McPherson. McPherson out with her D partner, College Ajax. We got Duchek and Olenek and Perot. Speaking of Perot gonna come down the ice. Oh, she tried to get a shot off, but that's gonna be blocked by Parkland. What a good job by Noah Perot bringing it in though. Chak gonna make a couple moves, get it to McPherson. She slides it in, can't quite connect on net. Perot front, Duchek's there. Puck gonna go back to the corner. All right, Perot with it. Just gonna get outside the line. McPherson had stepped up. College Ajax sends that back. All right, puck gonna go into the Rebel zone behind Goral. All right, College Ajax knocked off the puck. Goral with the glove save. All right, we're gonna have Krupski Sitch come out along with Regal and Johnson. Couple good chances for your Rebels start this period off. Can't quite find the back of the net yet though. And sorry for this terrible viewing experience. All right, puck in the corner. Parkland with it. Ooh, somebody right out front for Parkland. They're gonna fire that past the net. Ooh. Parkland tries to get it out, almost got it out. All right, Krupski gonna glove it. Regal breaks up that play. Parkland gonna shoot it in. All right, puck over to Sitch. Sitch, got that over a little far for Brooklyn. Puck back in the Rebel zone. Johnson gonna be the first one there. She's gonna shovel that. Okay, sorry, puck comes back to Johnson. Now back to Regal. D playing pass behind us, behind our net. All right, Johnson's gonna pick it up. She's gonna come down the ice with it. She gets that over for Brooklyn, but that play's broken up. All right, back out for Johnson, who needed a change. All right, puck gonna go down into the Rebels corner. All right, puck comes out of the zone. Here goes Sumners. Come on, Lydia. Oh, and there D does a great job. Little brother Andrew behind the net calling for a penalty. All right, your Rebels keep it on side. What a good job by Sumners. She was hustling. All right, puck tries to come out of the zone. Oh, it does. All right, Parkland on a breakaway. She's going to pick that corner. Puck just comes out of the zone. Just like last game, Parkland up 1-0. All right, Rebels going to look to get that one back. You're good. You're like, I'm going that way, so you're
Parkland,
good.
Phoenix first goal of the game scored by number 17, Beth Wasakase.
All right, Parkland gonna be the first ones on the board with a breakaway goal. All right, Vax steps up to keep it in. We've got Kovacs. Well, right now, who do we have out here right now? Pro out front. Oh, shoot. Sorry, lines are changing, so they're a little bit mixed up. All right, Parkland gonna bring it out of their zone. We've got Duchak, Olenek, Perot, along with Thak and Ryu on D. All right, Parkland up 1-0. 14:32 left in the second period. Lots of chances for your Rebels, just can't find the back of the net. Similar situation happened the other day. Rebels were down 1-0 going into about the middle of the second period. Surged forward with 6 goals. All right, puck gonna go across the ice. Duchak looking to be the first one. She is. Parkland gonna muscle her way through there though. All right, Perot behind the net. McPherson comes to help her. All right, Duchak does a great job knocking it away from her. Making them set back up. All right, Perot picks it up. She's gonna get that over for Duchak. Here goes Duchak. She's just got one defender to get through. She's got Olenek with her. Oh, Olenek wide open. All right, Parkland looking to get it out of the zone. All right, puck gonna go into the corner. College Ajax gonna pick it up. She flips it up to Duchak, who can't quite get it out. All right, Krupski's gonna pick it up. All right, go Brooklyn. All right, Brooklyn gonna get that over for Duchak. Duchak's gonna fire that in. All right, puck gonna come across the ice. All right, offside, Parkland. All right, Brooklyn gonna take the face-off right outside of the Rebel zone. We got Peyton, Brooklyn, Sitch out. Riddle with the puck and her D partner Johnson. All right, Sitch gonna battle, send it back in. Peyton right there. Oh, almost picked up. Puck into the Rebels bench. Should be face-off right in front of the zone. Or right in front of the Rebels bench, I'm sorry. All right, Brooklyn gonna take the face-off. She wins that over to Sitch. It comes to Johnson. Johnson fires that through. Oh, yeah! Ooh, a high one for Johnson, and that's tipped in by, it looks like, Brooklyn Krupski. All right, we'll take it. Rebels gonna tie the game up at 1. All right, good job, Rebels, getting that one right back. How much you could, oh, goalie going for a skate. Not much she could do about that. It's tough when that happens. All right, Rebels fans pretty happy. All right, oh, Brooke or Peyton with it. Oh, sorry, she gets it just past the net.
Number 8, Brooklyn Krupski, assisted by number 6, Jesse Johnson. Number 10, Allie.
All right, 2 D assists on that. Love the Ds when they get credit for it. They do a lot of work and often don't end up getting credit. So very happy that Johnson and Regal get credit for those. All right, puck goes across the ice. Regal's gonna pick it up. She's gonna take it in. Oh, Peyton barely stayed on side, but she stayed on side. Puck tried to get the puck out front. All right, Sitch. Oh. All right, Parkland looking to get it out, and they do. They're going to send it across. Out comes Kovacs and Alexander. Johnson hustling. All right, Kovacs is going to pick it up. She's going to drop that back for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's going to send it in. Alexander tips it into the corner. She's going to chase. All right, Brooklyn was on her way to the bench, but she stopped to do that. Good job by Brooklyn. Right back over to Kovacs. It just gets away from her. Puck gonna go into the Rebel zone. Ryu with it. All right, puck gets just past Alexander. Whoa, Lydia Sumners turns on the Jets. Alexander's there with her too. Oh, she sends it into the corner. What a good job keeping it in. All right, Thack gonna battle in the corner. Sumners is there. Oh, might be a Rebels penalty here maybe. Is that on us? It is. All right, Parkland to the power play. All right, Lydia Sumners to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. All right, Olenek and Alexander out to try and kill this penalty along with Thack and Ryu. 11:06 left in this second period. We're all tied up at 1. Thanks to Brooklyn Krupski. Woo! Right off the face-off. That hits the post. Goral with a big save. Woo! She keeps it out of the net.
Uganda Rebels penalty number 16, Lydia Sumners, 2 minutes for tripping.
All right, Parkland still 1:48 left on the penalty or on the power play. I'm sorry. We got College Ajax and McPherson along with Duchek and Perot out. Try and kill some of this penalty, if not all of it. College Ajax doing a good job pushing it up against the boards. All right, Perot steps up. She stops it and sends it down the ice. What a good job by Noah Perot. All right, Duchek hustling in. All right. Oh, Duchek's going to pick it up. Come on, Sadie. Come on, Sadie. Oh, she couldn't get a shot off. You guys know how much I love a shorthanded goal. All right. Well, we're going to have a 5-on-3 here. Throw to the box for slashing. All right. All right, 5-on-3 for 127. Yikes. All right, Sitch, College Ajax McPherson out. All right, Parkland gonna shoot it. Big block by College Ajax. She's gonna take it down the ice. She absolutely hammers it. She wants to change. Both D are gonna change. So we're gonna have Johnson and Regal out here. All right, along with Sitch. You know how I feel about her penalty killing. She does an excellent job killing penalties all the time. All right, Rebels hanging back a little bit. All right, Parkland gonna bring it in. Sitch gonna chase. Does a good job not letting her get a shot off. Johnson gonna fire it out. That's blocked though. I think Sitch was on her way for a change. All right, puck gonna come to Regal. Regal gonna fire it out. She does a good job. Sitch is chasing. She wants a change. All right, wasn't quite far enough for Lexa to change. 23 seconds left in the first penalty to Sumners. All right, Parkland gonna send that into the corner. All right, Parkland gonna pick that bottom corner to put them up 2-1. All right, gonna have one penalty expire. Perot still in for another 41 seconds. All right, 9:14 left in the second period. Rebels now down by a goal, a power play goal for Parkland in the 5-on-3. Rebels did a pretty good job killing that 5-on-3. All right, still have a penalty.
His second goal scored by number 6, Kaylee Aller. Assisted by number 19, Angel Sleva 20.
All right, Parkland setting it up. Again, still on the power play. Oh, Hayden Krupski would have been gone, folks. All right, puck gonna go to the corner. Fax gonna send it out. Oh, just bounces past Brooklyn Krupski's stick. All right, speaking of Brooklyn, here goes Brooklyn with it. She's gonna chip it up for herself. All right, she's gonna go and she fires it. Their goalie's gonna steer it to the side. Rebels to full strength. Out comes Sitch. She's calling for it. Oh, Krupski haul down. All right, Peyton sends that back in. Oh, puck gets just past Ryu. It's okay, back was there. Nice long ice pass over to Sitch. Sitch looks to send it in. Kovacs is out. All right, Sitch behind the net with it. Oh, Kovacs is there too. Oh, Peyton wants a change. All right, Fax sends it in. It hits, what is happening? It hits Alexander. All right, Rebels were trying to change. All right, McPherson keeps it in. She's going to fire that towards the net. 7:36 left in this second period. Your Rebels down by a goal. Oh, puck out front. Oh, McPherson keeps blocked. Rebels a little scrambly here. All right, Goral gonna steer that over. All right, College Ajax gonna bring it up. College Ajax skating through everybody. She's gonna drop that for Olenek. Olenek tries to get it back to College Ajax. All right, oh, College Ajax stepped up. All right, we're looking to get it out of the zone. We should have an icing here. Nope, no icing. All right, Johnson with it. Oh, it's, ooh, good save by Goral. Johnson gonna get that over to Duchek. Duchek gonna fire that well wide of the net. All right, puck gonna come through to Johnson. Johnson with the nice chip. Oh, all this back and forth here. Perot gonna send it back in. Johnson with it. Johnson fires it on net just a little wide. All right, Olenek tries to get it back to Duchek. That play's broken up. All right, Parkland gonna flip it into your Rebels bench. Gonna have the Krupskis and Sitch come out. Shots are 12-11 for Parkland now. 6:05 left in this second period. All right, Krupski gonna take it away. She's gonna try and fire that. That's steered to the corner though. Sitch behind the net. Peyton gonna push her way through. Puck back to Peyton. Peyton out to her sister. That's in the air though. Regal steps up to keep it in. What a good job by Allie Regal. Johnson steps up. All right, Parkland gonna bring it in. Regal gonna knock it away from her though. That's fired a wee bit into the corner. All right, Johnson battling behind the net. She sees Sitch. Sitch is wide open. Sitch is gonna take it in. All right, Sitch fires it. Oh, just a little wide. Okay, both Krupskis are there for it. Brooklyn doing a good job. All right, Ryu gonna step up. She's gonna send that back. Oh my God, nobody touched that. Nobody touched it, and we're offside. That keeps it in. Oh, Kovacs clearly tripped up. No call there. All right, Ryu's gonna send that back. Sumners is gonna pick it up. She's gonna take it in. What? All right, Alexander offside, I believe. All right, face-off going to be right in front of the Rebels bench, right outside the zone. Okay, no, yo, go. We're not talking. Go. Go. All right, 4:21 left in this period. Your Rebels down by a goal. Parkland with a breakaway goal and a 5-on-3 goal. All right, Alexander coming away with it. Just knocked away from her. All right, puck gonna go all the way down the ice. All right, Alexander steps up. She chips that into the... Oh, almost. What a good try by Aubrey Kovacs. All right. Oh, get out of the zone. Oh. All right, Olenek quick to get out of the zone and then go back in. All right, she's going to go chase Perot in here as well. All right, power play for Parkland again. All right, 3:39 left in this second period. Your Rebels down by a goal, and now a penalty kill. Boarding to Perot, 2 minutes for her. We're going to have Duchak and Olenek out. Goral with the big save. All right, Olenek picks it up. She shovels it out. So we've got College Ajax and McPherson on D. Olenek and Duchak on Perot.
No, Perot. 2 minutes for boarding.
Goral with a nice glove save, keeping it out. All right, both Krupski's gonna come out, along with Regal and Johnson. I know I talked about it before. Your Rebels have had a few shorthanded goals lately. One last game. And I think the last league game against Parkland, I think there was a shorthanded goal too. All right, 1:29 left in this. Oh my goodness. Goral screened, but she keeps it out. 1:25 left in this penalty to Perot. 3:04 left in the second period. Your Rebels really came to life last game in the third period. Maybe get a goal or two here before this period's up. All right, Regal behind the net. Johnson, her D partner. All right, here goes Krupski. There goes Brooklyn. Brooklyn gonna send it in for Peyton. Peyton behind the, or gonna go, nope, nobody chasing. Sorry, they're coming out of the zone. Gotta play a little more defensive when you're killing a penalty, but that doesn't slow these two down, that's for sure. Oh, your sister's coming. Oh. All right, puck over to Johnson. Johnson fires it through. Oh, almost. Oh, I always talk about the shorthanded goals. All right, Parkland gonna get it out. They're gonna send it down the ice. Johnson hustling to be the first one. She does a good job. She's battling. Just 30 seconds left and the penalty to Perot. Regal gonna break up that play. All right, Goral gonna cover it up. And a good job by those Krupskis. Speaking of good penalty killing, here comes Sitch out. She's got Alexander and Thack and Ryu on D. 2:01 left in this second period. Rebels down by a goal. 21 seconds left in the Rebels penalty. All right, Sitch does a good job getting it to Alexander. Alexander gets it a little farther. She's offside, doesn't matter. We're trying to kill some penalty here still. All right, Alexander goes to battle. Parkland looking to get it out, and that's gonna kill this penalty to Perot. No icing, I guess. All right, Thack's gonna pick it up. Thack's gonna, send that down the ice. No, through no, but, shoot. All right, gonna be a face-off in front of Goral. 3:24 left in the second period. Rebels down 2-1. Ooh, Goral gonna steer that one to the side. Sitch, is that Sitch? Yeah. Now it's Regal with it. Regal goes to get that to Ryu. I'm not sure how there wasn't a cross-checking or something there, but okay. All right, Sitch is gonna get that out. Here goes Alexander hustling. Oh my goodness. We were changing. Ooh, a little bit of a miscommunication by your Rebels. All right, we're gonna have Kovacs and both Krupski girls out. Just 30 seconds left. Goral covers that up. College Ajax gonna clear the crease. All right, both Krupskis, Kovacs, College Ajax and McPherson out on D. And the puck comes out of the Rebel zone. All right, Krupski gonna do a good job keeping it from going any farther. College Ajax steps up. Oh my goodness, bouncing puck here. 9 seconds left in this second period. All right, that's going to finish this period off, folks. Your Rebels going to go into the second period down by a goal. All right, everybody, here we go. Period 3 coming up for your Rebels. Down by a goal. Parkland up 2-1. Period 3 here for this game number 2. Rebels took the first game 6-1. Hoping to wrap this series up tonight, but they've got to get moving on this. Last game, that first game, they had 4 goals in the third period. Rebels have had some good shots, just can't find the back of the net. All right, Krupski, Sitch out to start this period off. We're gonna have Regal and Johnson on D. All right, Parkland bringing it in. Gonna chip it up. Regal gonna be the first one there in this nice fresh ice. She sees a lane. Regal's gonna wind right up. She's gonna go with Krupski. Oh, nice. Yes! Allie Regal with the beautiful shot on net. Peyton Krupski there with the big rebound. Woo! Sorry, I hope I didn't zoom in too much on that for you. Allie Regal cruised right through the ice. Nice shot on net. And Krupski there, put it away. Your Rebels gonna tie it up less than a minute into this third period. Woo! That's what your girls needed. Good job by Allie Regal taking it all the way down. Good job by Peyton being in the right spot to put it away. All right, Duchak, Olenek, and Perot out, looking to keep that momentum going. Olenek gonna fire that in.
Peyton Krupski, assisted by number 10, Ali.
All right, Perot with it. She tries to get that out front. Parkland gonna pick it up. Parkland gonna come down the ice. McPherson chasing. College Ajax there. Oh, puck hits Goral. It's gonna go past the net. Oh. All right, Parkland gonna fire that in just a little bit wide. Olenek hustling. She looks to get that up, and she does. It shouldn't be icing, and it isn't. We're gonna have 2 fresh D come out. We're gonna have Ryu and Thak. All right, Olenek gonna send that back in. All right, she wants a change. We're gonna have Kovacs and Sumners come out. All right, puck gonna go across. Puck behind Goral. Ryu gonna be the first one there. She looks to get it up, but she runs into 2 white or cream-colored jerseys, I should say. Parkland circling behind the net. Alexander gets a stick on it to get it out. What a good job by Alexander. All right, Sumners picks it up, throws it on net, and the goalie's gonna cover it. Krupski, sit. Oh, hang on. Nope. Yep, Krupski, Sitch coming out. All right, Krupski over to Regal. Gonna go back down into the corner. All right, Brooklyn with it. She looks for her sister. Her sister fires it just a little wide. All right, Regal gonna step up. She keeps it in. Regal up in the play, so Brooklyn gonna come back. Hold the line with Johnson. All right, Parkland comes away with it. Puck back to Regal. Regal gonna chip that in. All right, Peyton behind the net. Oh, does our goalie have it? No, oh, puck out front. Oh, Peyton couldn't quite get a stick on it. Come on, girls. Their goalie's gonna cover it up and keep it out. Good job by the Parkland goalie. We're all tied up at 2 with 17:24 left in this third period. Sorry about that. I was busy texting. All right, College Ajax gonna pick it up behind the net. She's gonna, she looks to get it out, but it's knocked off her stick. All right, puck behind the net. Kovac's gonna be the first one there. Ooh, get it, girls. Alexander looks to get it out. All right, puck into the corner. Alexander's the first one there. She does a good job getting it out. It's tipped over for Kovacs. Kovacs is gonna take it in. Oh, Kovacs with it behind the net. Oh, she has it come off of her stick. Shoot. All right, Duchek with it. She's going to fire it. That's blocked. All right, puck's going to get just past Thak. Olenek hustling. She's going to take it behind the net. All right, she runs into a white jersey. Duchek there. Oh, puck going to go down and behind Goral. Thak gonna chip it up. Olenek skating across. All right, Thak back to Olenek. Oh, puck out in the open. Oh, okay, Perot's gonna steal it. Here goes Perot. She's got her line mates with her. All right, puck gonna go into the corner. All tied up at 2 here. Oh, no. Good shot by Regal, just a little wide. All right, Parkland looking to get it out. Olenek steps up. Regal's there. Oh, no, Regal's holding the line, sorry. Puck just gets out. All right. Peyton Krupski. All right, puck over to Regal. Regal's going to take it in. She had an assist on that second goal. Took it all the way in, shot it on net, and Peyton was right there for the big rebound. All right, Sitch battling behind the net. All right, Peyton gonna fire that on. Yes! Big rebound out front for Lexa Sitch, and she's gonna put it in to put your Rebels up by 1, folks. What a good job by Lexa Sitch. Girls putting away those rebounds when they're out front. What a good job by this line. Excellent work, girls. All right, Brooklyn Krupski gonna take the face off. She's got her sister, Sitch, Regal, and Johnson out. All right, Allie Regal with it.
Regina Rebels third goal scored by number 11, Lexa Stitch. Assisted by number 10, Allie Regal, and number 9, Peyton Brookstein.
That might be Regal's third assist today, folks. She had one on the last one for sure. Yeah, I think actually that is her third. Johnson and Regal had assists on the first one. Good job by the D bringing it in, getting it on net, and the forwards being in the right place at the right time. Good job by these girls. All right, puck's gonna come out to Sitch. Sitch is gonna bring it out. Sitch has Peyton with her. Pass over to Peyton. Puck out front. Oh, no, tried to get it out front. Puck to John. College Ajax. She fires it there. Yeah! College Ajax picking that bottom corner. Put your Rebels up 4-2. What a beauty. Oh, my College Ajax. What a good job by Mila. Picking that bottom corner. Rebels fans happy about that. Your Rebels 3 goals in the first just over 5 minutes of this period. Woo, what a good job. All right, timeout. What'd I tell ya?
Fourth goal scored by number 17, Mila Kolodja. Assisted by number 11, Lexa Stitch, and number 9, Peyton Brookstein.
All right, we've got the Kovacs, Alexander and Sumner's line out, along with College Ajax, who just had our big 4th goal, shot from the point, and McPherson. All right, puck behind the net. All right, all right, College Ajax. No, that's okay. Rebels. Oh, sorry. Rebels do a good job of that. Ooh, Goral gonna keep it out of the net. She's gonna hold it. We're gonna have Olenek Pro and Duchak out, along with Dak and Ryu. Whoever is playing the music here is killing it. It's so good. And I'm not just saying that, I am thoroughly enjoying it. All right, Pro gonna win the face-off over to Thak. Thak looking to get it out. Pro does a good job. Oh, Olenek gonna, looks like that's icing, I'm guessing. Oh, no icing, for some reason. All right, Duchak with it behind the net. She gets it out front. Oh, still Duchak with it. She looks to get, oh, Pro with it. Oh, just wide of the net. Oh, good try, Noah. All right, Duchak there. Olenek, Pro, that's Pro and Olenek. Oh. All right, their goalie all over it, keeping it out of the net. This line relentless in front.
Is 474-37732 for $330.
Last games won't work. All right, Parkland with it behind the net. They're looking to get it out. They do. Thak gonna slow it up. She does a good job. She's gonna send it back in, and she's gonna go chase. She's relentless on that puck. She's got Olenek come and help her out. Oh, jeez. Thak gonna take a whack on the back. All right, Duchak fires that on net. Bouncing puck. Oh, Perot, Olenek. Oh, almost. Lots of chances for these girls. What a good shift by this line. All right, their goalie's gonna send that out. Olenek fires it on net. Duchak's right there. Come on, girls. Oh, so many chances. What a great shift from this line. Krupskis and Sitch looking to keep it going. They did an excellent job keeping it in this end. Lots of chances. 12:48 left in this period. Your Rebels up 4-2 now. Rebels with 3 goals in under 6 minutes in this second period. All right, Johnson and Regal out. Allie Regal with 3 assists today, I believe. Just killing it on D, all the D. College J-Jack with a goal, tons of assists. All right, Sitch, puck comes over to Johnson. She fires it. Oh, Peyton tried to chip it in. Regal holding the line well, like she always does. All right, Brooklyn Krupski with it. She fires it just wide of the net. This goalie's had a little more action this period than the previous ones. All right, Johnson gonna send that back in. Parkland changing. They're looking to get it out. All right, Regal with it behind the net. Ooh, she's got it. Parkland out front by herself. Goral making a huge save, keeping it out. Sorry, you might not have seen that because I don't know. Sorry, I didn't realize I didn't have all of Maddie in my frame here. All right. Parkland looking to get it on net. Oh, Alexander chips it up. Good job by Alexander. Letting everybody change too when she gets it out. College Ajax gonna break up that play. Kovacs and Sumners along with College Ajax and McPherson out. McPherson stepping up and breaking up that play. The Rebels bench loves it. Oh, puck comes over to Parkland. They're gonna fire it in. Goral's gonna make a good save. All right, McPherson tries to get it out. Oh. All right, comes just out to Alexander. Alexander gets far enough. Good job, Alexander, not icing it. All right, 10:50 left in this game. Your Rebels up 4-2 thanks to College Ajax, 2 Krupski goals and a Sitch goal. All right, that's going to be icing. We're going to have a face-off right in front of the Parkland goalie. Pearl going to take the face-off. She's got her line mates, Olenek, Duchak. On D, we got Thak and Ryu. Beauty of a win over to Thak. To Ryu. Oh, Ryu had her stick, her shot blocked. Oh, we're going to have icing, it looks like. Face-off going to be in front of the Parkland goalie. Beauty of a win by Perot for the face-off. All right, we're going to have Krupski Sitch out. All right, Peyton Krupski going to be the first one there. She's going to get that to Thak, who fires it through. Oh, girl's trying to tip it in. All right, back. Sitch going to get that back to Peyton. Ooh, Thak steps up, gets just past her. All right, here comes Parkland, but they got to get through Ryu and Krupski. All right, Ryu gonna wheel with it. She's gonna get it up to Peyton. Peyton's gonna pick up some speed. Peyton fires it right into the defender. All right, Regal's out along with Johnson. All right, Duchak's out. Olenek on her way out. All right, Johnson with a nice back pass over to Regal, who's going to get that up to Duchak. All right, Johnson's going to pick it up. Ooh. Johnson's going to send that into Olenek, who's going to send that down into the corner for a little bit of a dump and chase. Perot is the first one there for it. She tries to get that out front, I think. Duchak lifts the stick and keeps it in. All right, Olenek going to the net. All right, puck goes just behind the net. Olenek hustling. She looks to Johnson. Oh, shoot. All right, puck's going to come over to Regal. Regal going to... Too many men, maybe? Oh, no, cross-checking, sorry. All right, Krupski Sitch going to come out along with Regal and that. Rebels looking to expand on their lead, up 4-2 right now. Brooklyn gonna take the face off. She wins it over to Peyton. Peyton gonna get it back to Regal. Oh, just comes out of the zone. It's all right. Gonna regroup a little bit. Oh. All right, Regal's gonna pick it up. All right, Brooklyn gonna send that back down.
Parkland, Phoenix, Kennedy, number 9. Angels, Leva, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Brooklyn gonna pick it up in the corner. She gets that out front to her sister. Oh, what a beautiful goal. Peyton gonna put it in. That Krupski Connections had 3 goals today. What a nice goal. And 32 seconds in on the power play, folks, putting your Rebels up 5-2. Great, this line will stay out. Did a good job on that goal. All right, Peyton's gonna take the Brooklyn's gonna take the face off. All right, puck gonna go back. Oh, the goalie's gonna play it. Peyton Krupski there, she gets it out front. Oh, just Sitch couldn't quite connect on it. She was in the right spot. It came out pretty hot though.
Scored by number 9, Peyton Krupski, assisted by number 8, Brooklyn Krupski, and number 11, Lexi Sitch.
All right, that line in on all 3 points there on that penalty or that goal. All right, Parkland gonna bring it out of the zone. Alexander chips it up to College Ajax. All right, College Ajax, or not, sorry, I don't know who sent that out. Somebody sent it out. Brooklyn is chasing. Alexander's gonna pick it up. She's gonna dump it in for a dump and chase. Good job by Jada Alexander. She's gonna battle behind the net. Kovacs comes out. Sumner's there as well. McPherson gonna send that towards the net. Sent into the corner. All right, College Ajax picks it up. She's gonna send that back. 7 minutes left in this game. Your Rebels up 5-2. McPherson does a good job keeping it in. Again, she keeps it in. Job by Elle McPherson. All right, Perot's gonna pick it up. Here goes Noah. Oh, shoot. Just a little high. Oh, good try by Noah Perot. Perot with it again. Oh, a little far for her. All right, oh, College Ajax has it come off her stick, but she's still gonna battle. All right, Duchak gonna send it in. Olenek hustling. Perot breaks up that play. Thack's gonna pick it up on the way. Here goes Leah Thack. Thack drives to the net. She's got it. She's looking to set something up. Perot on D for her. Thack back to Ryu. Ryu gonna step up in the play. She spins around for it. Oh, good job by Thack, keeping it in still. 5:56 left in this period. And this game, your Rebels up 5-2. All right, Olenek battling out front for it. Oh, having her stick held a little bit. All right, Regal's gonna pick it up. She's gonna take it in. Here goes Allie Regal. She fires it. Their goalie, makes a good save. All right, puck to Johnson. Johnson fires that through. Oh, Peyton almost chipped it in. All right, Parkland. Parkland gonna send it in. Johnson hustling. Oh, pucked out front. Borals right there, though, to keep it out. Rebels clearing the crease a little bit. All right, Johnson to the box. I think they have one coming too. I believe they have one as well coming. Oh, maybe not. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, I lied. They are not also getting one. I thought that they were getting one too. All right, Johnson with the roughing penalty. Right, we're gonna have both Krupskis out here along with McPherson and College Ajax looking to kill this 2 minutes to Johnson. All right, College Ajax battling behind the net. Parkland gonna come away with it. McPherson sends that to the corner. All right, Peyton gonna get it out. Oh, no, oh, where is it? All right, Peyton gonna just pick it up and send it down. Look out, here comes Brooklyn Krupski. Brooklyn gonna be the first. Oh, so close for Brooklyn. All right, Peyton gonna send that, Peyton gonna send that back in. All right, Brooklyn picking it up, sending it in. Her sister's gonna chase. Out comes Sitch. 4:33 left in this game. All right, Parkland gonna bring it in the zone. Sitch is hustling. All right, McPherson looks to get it out. Kept in though. Gorl knocks that one out of the air. Oh, Gorl again. Oh, what a good job by Maddie Gorl keeping it out of the net. All right, Alexander out along with Sitch. We got Ryu and Thak. Thak gonna send that around and out. Rebels doing a great job killing this penalty. 2 minutes to Johnson for roughing. All right, Thak gonna make her make a play. Sitch with the big block. Rebels girls loving that. Oh, jeez. Not sure how there wasn't a penalty there, but okay. All right, Sitch battling hard. She's taken down a couple times, but gets right back up. Oh, they killed that penalty. Johnson's out already. All right, Kovacs is out now. Ooh, all right. Alexander with it. Oh, she tried to get it out. Kept in. Gorl with the steering to the corner. Rebels kind of scrambling a little bit with some changing. Gorl wisely covers it so we can have a little bit of a break here. All right, Brooklyn gonna take the face off. Kovacs is gonna, Kovacs would have been gone. Oh, sorry, we got Kovacs and both Krupski girls out. All right, here goes Brooklyn. Their goalie with an excellent save. Oh, girls. Rebels followed it up. Couldn't put it in though, but what a good save by their goalie. Brooklyn made a couple really nice moves. All right, Johnson hauled down. All right, Rebels to the power play. All right, Sitch gonna join Krupski and Krupski. 2:14 left in this period. Your Rebels up 5-2. All right, Brooklyn gonna win it. Gonna get that over for Regal. Regal gonna get that back over for Peyton. Peyton to Regal. Allie Regal makes a move. She backhands it towards the net. Oh, their goalie gonna flipped it up in the air and caught it.
Penalty to Parkland Phoenix, number 19. Angel Saliba, 2 minutes for tripping.
All right, Sitch, Krupski out along with Regal and Thak. Parkland gonna bring it down. Oh, penalty to Thak coming up here, tripping. That's an okay penalty to take though. All right, we're gonna have some 4-on-4. right, Johnson and College Ajax coming out. 1:44 left in this game.
All right, Peyton Krupski gonna take it down the ice. Here goes Johnson with it. She's gonna fire it. Yeah! Jesse Johnson! Oh no, wait, was that Johnson? It was Johnson with the empty net goal. Whew. We didn't even realize they had too many, or that they had pulled the goalie. All right, 6-2 for your girls. We're gonna have Duchek and Perot out. Oops, sorry, guys.
All right, College Ajax with it. College Ajax gonna skate up. She's gonna take it in. She's got Perot and Duchek with her.
Jesse Johnson.
Yay, Jess. All right, McPherson gonna go with it behind the net. 1 minute left in this game, folks. I'm sorry, not McPherson. College Ajax. College Ajax gonna just go right through. She drops it for Duchek, who fires a bullet. It hits the side of the net. 49 seconds left. College Ajax looking to jam it in. Perot out front. Oh. All right, 34 seconds left in this game, everybody. All right, Parkland looking to get something going. Puck behind the net. We got Regal and Ryu out. Big block by Noah Perot. All right, 10 seconds left in this game, folks. Duchek gonna fire that. I don't know why that wasn't icing. All right, your Rebels gonna win this series. On to Series 2 after a big 6-2 win over Parkland Phoenix. All right, proud of your girls that came back down by a goal. All right, a big win for your girls. Parkland, nothing to hang their heads about. They gave your Rebels 2 excellence. Woohoo! Go. All right, so your Rebels are going to await the outcome of the other 2 games, or the 2 series in the South. Notre Dame and Lumsden are all series all tied up at 1. They're going to have the final game tomorrow at 8. Shots for this game were 40-28 for your Rebels. So there's, like I said, Lumsden and Notre Dame, and the other series, Southeast and Swift, they're playing tonight. Swift, took the first game there. So your Rebels have to await the winner of the next series. All right, make sure to watch social media. Amy Gorel always does a good job letting everybody know what's happening. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week.